Hello! Welcome! I decided to play this on a whim, so let's see what happens. We'll create a new file. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, here we go.
There's nothing written on the barrels. I'm sure they were once filled with some kind of wonderful, unsanctioned local ale. Fishing trips on board the Dearest Selena. I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Inquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor.
Yeah! Alcohol!
Lamps. They've stopped giving out light and taken up dust collecting. That's also what I plan to do when I retire. It's the case file, the reason we're here. It was left for us right here on the bar.
Location, Illusion Theater. On the Submarine. Oh boy. A cauldron that has never been unlocked before. What could that mean?
Captain Seafoam. As far as I know, that's who hired us. And who left the case file here in the inn. But where are they now? Where's anyone? Sally, what do you think? Great contribution. It's a painting of a sea serpent. Wait, is it a serpent if it has legs? What do you think, Sally? Ah, thanks for clearing that up. Bar stools. The wood is rotting, so I've strategically chosen not to sit on them. A crab. You know, just in case anyone missed the overt nautical theming. Someone's done a pretty half-hearted job of boarding up the windows. Maybe they left in a hurry. It's some book Sally's been reading. She insisted that we bring it with us, although I'm not sure why.
Ah, yeah, Microsoft Word. It absolutely sucks. Google Docs does too. Alright, so this is basically just a nautical mystery. Okay, cool.
X of the Helmsman by J.D. Werman. Looks like Sally's read through it a couple of times already. I wonder what's so interesting about it.
Right, let's wake up
It's
Sally.
Sally. She's fast asleep. To be fair, it is 4 in the morning. I agreed to stay awake and see if anyone shows up. So far, nothing. I thought I heard something outside. Hello?
Hello.
Sally, wake up. We have to go.
Why?
Because there's an eerie green light trying to lure us outside.
Oh, that's a pretty good reason. I'll get up.
Okay, so this is about the time in the video where I locked in and went completely silent. So enjoy the rest of this game with just the game audio. Sorry.
Are you awake?
I thought I was, but maybe not. Maybe this is my dream.
It's not a dream.
That's exactly what Dream Grimoire would say. It's a billboard for a theater.
Baroness Fortuna presents Fortuna Hall. Performing tonight, Waylon Wolfe.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah, we didn't come all this way to go to the theater. Also, the sign is several years old.
The Stone Top Inn, the best inn in Silkworm on Sea,
It's the only inn.
and therefore the best.
It's the stone top emblem, I guess. Looks like a snowman.
It's not. Why would it be a snowman?
Alright then, what is it?
I think it's 3 stones stacked on top of each other.
Oh, that actually does make more sense. A large stone statue on top of a fountain.
It looks like a fisherman wrestling with some kind of dragon.
It says right here, the silkworm serpent.
It can't be a serpent. It has legs.
Right?
Another abandoned building. Mr. Grip's Emporium.
What do you think they sell?
Currently, nothing.
There's an old lighthouse up on the rock.
Can we go up to the top?
Do you have permission from the lighthouse keeper?
No.
Then no. There's something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know. But whatever it is the source of the green light. Looks like it originally said Seafoam, but that got crossed out and now it says Mortuga. I'm getting mutiny vibes from this, I don't know about you.
It's the wrong way around.
What?
Take another look at the case file.
An old rowing boat.
Or
What?
it only has 1 oar.
Oh! An old wooden boy. With a face.
This is where the green light was coming from. I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
So it's a boy that doubles as a lighthouse?
The opposite, really. A lighthouse warns you to stay away. But this thing lured us in.
I can see the other end of the submarine. There's another deck back there. That one looks like it's made of wood, though.
Presumably that's the aft deck, also known as the poop deck.
Yeah, let's go with aft.
So this is the Mortuga submarine.
According to the case file, yeah.
And Mortuga is...
He was the captain. Now he's the murder victim.
Okay, so where's the new captain?
Good question. What's at the bottom of the ladder?
I can't see. It's pitch black.
Should we go back up?
Wait, I think there's a lever. Whoa.
What is that?
There's something weird about this painting.
What?
The smell. It smells weird.
Yeah, you're right. It smells like...
It's kind of earthy, damp.
Well, it's an old painting. Old things smell.
It's just weird because we're in a submarine. But it smells like soil.
There's an old-fashioned speaker mounted on the wall. It's playing spooky music.
It's the kind of music you'd hear at a fancy party for vampires.
I hear it.
But the vampires are all wearing masks, and there's one guy who's secretly not a vampire, and...
Sally.
Hmm?
I guess this is what lights up the room when you pull the switch.
I wonder what they burn to make it pink.
The candles are actually lit. Some of them, anyway.
I'm guessing this place hasn't booked its quarterly fire safety inspection. I cleaned the couch.
What?
If we end up having to stay the night.
Sally, we are not staying overnight on the murder submarine.
But I brought my toothbrush. It's like an old-fashioned drawing room.
I don't see any drawings.
It's short for withdrawing. As in, you withdraw there after dinner.
I actually never knew that. A glass of wine.
Ominously left half finished.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked.
I think this door leads into the control room.
I want to go into the control room.
Well, you can't. It's locked. It's taped up on the other side of the door.
You don't need to come in here. The crime scene is one floor down at the very back of the submarine. Captain Seafoam.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Do you get the sense that the captain is hiding from us?
Why would they do that?
It's like an old-fashioned
I don't see any drawing.
It's short for...
I actually never knew that.
Let's go to the crime scene before we do anything else.
Pots and pans for cooking. A picture of a fish.
Delightful. This looks like dead coral.
Is coral ever alive?
Coral are marine animals, dude.
What?
Pufferfish lamp.
A timeless classic.
A wooden chandelier.
Playing cards.
Looks like someone got dealt a bad hand.
Oh, really?
I have no idea, I just thought that would sound cool. 3 tables, arranged into a Z shape.
It's actually more like an S from this angle.
Oh, maybe they were trying to write my name, but they ran out of tables.
It's a big metal statue of a serpent.
There's a cabinet built into it, but I think it's locked.
Oh, that was it.
Nice work. The little cabinet opened.
Anything in there? The ladder leading back up to the parlor.
There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
Are those footprints? Someone's hung up a banner with the words Illusion Theater painted on it. What's the illusion, I wonder?
You know, I think this room's had some kind of rebranding.
Rebranding from what? What was it before?
Possibly nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have a name at all.
Someone's taped a drawing to the wall.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
The stool's been knocked over.
Doesn't it look familiar to you?
Sally, it's a standard wooden stool. I don't...
It looks exactly like the bar stools in the Stone Top Inn. There's a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died. A trail of blood. Looks like it came from the wound in Mortuga's neck. It runs straight down the room towards the back of the submarine.
No, it doesn't. Not immediately. It pulls out first, then changes its mind.
This is the cauldron?
Not quite what I was expecting.
The case file said it had never been unlocked before. We can't leave.
Why not?
And because this is the last room in the demo. So this is the Illusion Theater.
It's very small for a theater.
It's basically just the end of a corridor, separated from the rest of the corridor by a door.
It's a little window and looks out into the endless dark void of the ocean.
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know.
There's a drain along the back of the room.
It's actually not a drain. Not right now. It's closed up.
But the blood. So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with a cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon, no knife or anything.
Nothing.
This place gives me the creeps. That cauldron especially. I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something, but it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place. Magnus Mortuga locked the bulkhead door and was killed by what was inside. That's not right. Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
I really don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If that's true, there couldn't have been anyone in there.
Right, I agree. I don't think it was a person.
Then what?
I don't know. But you have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
Did you get a good look at the inside of the cauldron? There was something I noticed.
The scratch marks.
I guess I'll make it, yeah. I said that I'll come along this time, but when I try, I get the feeling I someday will die. And I'm not going to care. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone.